Okay, so in the last video we spoke about stop loss, your safety number. That little line that saves you from turning a small mistake into a full-blown disaster. But here's the thing. Trading isn't only about avoiding disaster. Because, let's be honest, what's the point of cutting your losses if you never actually take your profits? Imagine this. You're at a buffet, piling food on your plate. You keep saying one more bite, just one more, until suddenly, boom, you're stuffed, you can't move, and now you regret everything. That's trading without take profit. And here's another one. Have you ever gone shopping with no budget? You see one thing, then another, and before you know it, your credit card is crying for mercy. That's trading without position sizing. So in this video, we're going to fix both problems. Right finger take profit, so you actually lock in your wins. Right finger position sizing, so you never blow your account just because you got greedy with quantity. These two, along with stop loss, are like the holy trinity of risk management. Together they keep your trading safe, consistent, and honestly, a lot less stressful. So first let's talk about take profit. Think of it like this. You went to a casino, played one game, and you're up 5,000 rupees. Smart move? Walk out with your winnings. What do beginners do? They say, maybe just one more game. I'm on a roll. And boom, they walk out broke, holding only free peanuts. That's exactly what happens when you don't have a take profit. Or imagine you haggled in the market, brought the price down from 1,000 rupees to 600 rupees, and instead of buying it, you think, wait, maybe I can push for 500 rupees. The shopkeeper says no deal, and someone else buys it. Now you've lost the item completely, just because you didn't close the deal. Take profit is that moment you say, done. I got what I wanted. Let's cash out. Because here's the truth. The market doesn't care about your greed. If you don't decide when to take the money, the market will happily take it back from you. So why have a take profit? Because just like you exit with a stop loss when you're wrong, you should also exit with a take profit, even when you're right. It locks in the win. It protects you from greed. And here's a simple rule for beginners. Always keep your take profit larger than your stop loss. For example, if your stop loss is $10, make your take profit $20. That's called a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. Even if you're right only half the time, you'll still make money in the long run. Now let's move to position sizing. This is basically deciding how much to buy. But here's the trick. It's not about buying as much as your broker allows. It's about buying the right amount, so if your stop loss hits, you lose only the money you plan to lose. Think of it like going to a restaurant with just 500 rupees in your wallet. You don't go ordering lobster, steak, and dessert for the whole table, because when the bill comes, you'll either be washing dishes or running for the door. Professional traders don't do that. They don't just go, let's buy a random number of shares and hope it works. Nope, they calculate. They decide in advance, I'm okay losing exactly this much. Nothing more. That's position sizing. It's not about flexing the biggest order. It's about surviving long enough to actually win the game. Let's make this really simple with numbers. Say you want to buy a stock at $100. Your stop loss is at $90, so your risk per share is $10. Now let's say you only want to risk $500 on this trade. The formula is position size equals risk per trade divided by risk per share. So in this case, 500 divided by 10 equals 50. That means you can buy a maximum of 50 shares. If the trade goes wrong and stop loss hits, you'll lose exactly $500, no more. If it works, and you hit take profit, your gains will be much larger. This is how professionals trade. They don't guess the quantity, they calculate it. And by doing this, they make sure no single trade can ever destroy their account. That's the power of position sizing. You control your risk before you even enter the trade. So here's the full picture now. Stop loss protects you when you're wrong. Take profit secures your win when you're right. Position sizing makes sure you only risk what you can afford. Put these three together, and you have the foundation of professional risk management. In the next video, we'll put this into practice with live examples, so you can see exactly how to calculate your lot size in real trading situations. And if you missed the earlier videos on risk management and stop loss, click the links above to watch them first. Subscribe now, because this is where trading stops being guesswork and starts becoming a system.